Hello, my name's Taylor Porter. I'm a professor. And you know, a lot can really be learned from books. As I was reading, I came to the topic of nuclear fission, and it told me that a man named Robert J. Oppenheimer and a crew of 9 people over a period of 19 months came up with the world's first nuclear weapon, the atomic bomb. They had 2 types of bombs, the Fat Man and Little Boy. Now the Fat Man was dropped over somewhere in Japan that I don't know the name of, but the Little Boy was dropped over Hiroshima, Japan, which I am about to show you. Now, you know, a lot of people don't know much about the atomic bombs, but they were made to destroy the World War II. You see, people were fighting over, I don't know, Germany and stuff, and they made the atomic bomb, okay, so they could end the war. And I'm going to tell you about that. Assistant, bring me my orange. Assistant, what do you see?
Nothing.
That's exactly right, but you're wrong. Off with you. Robert J. Oppenheimer, when he was talking to his friend, he discovered that the answer to the atomic bomb was not an explosion, but an implosion. An explosion internally. So they invented the Gunn-type atomic bomb. This bomb imploded when firing 2 balls of plutonium to each other. They imploded and a chain reaction was born. I will show you my chain reaction. Come with me. Good day. Hello again. Now let's talk about these bombs. This is the Fat Man. They called it this because it has an egg-shaped figure and a square angled tail. Now, this is the U-230 Gator. I'm sorry. I'm just going to follow. U-238. It has a plutonium core and ally bars coming all out from the core. Now, you see, with the velocity of the Fat Man, they did not know where it's going to hit exactly because it weighs so much. It weighs a lot of tons, okay? And so when it falls, wherever it hits, one of these plutonium bars will puncture this plutonium center. Okay, you got a chain reaction. Now let's talk about the chain reaction. When one electron is given to an atom, okay, 1 electron is added to an atom in Layton's terms, all right? 1 electron comes down here, all right? Now, these are other atoms. This electron is added to this atom throws an electron to another atom. Boom, 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 boom. You got a chain reaction. Now, when this bomb blew up, it destroyed 6.5 miles. Within the first mile, everything was vaporized, except for cockroaches. And cockroaches can stand up to 1,000 times greater than the radiation of that of a human. Okay, E equals mc squared. Einstein said this in like 200 years before this was even thought about. His theory is that mass can be transformed into like power, charge. Okay. Now, this is the gun barrel type Little Boy bomb. Now this bomb has a gun barrel inside it. There's a plutonium core and a plutonium core. When this plutonium ball, it has vents on the side of the bomb. When it hits 1,200 feet, these vents blow this ball up into the middle of the core, and this is triggered with gunpowder, and it pops this down here. When these 2 super unstable elements hit each other, there is a chain reaction. And this is what they like to call nuclear fission. And now, this is the U-235 Little Boy bomb, which I have already explained. It has a radio transmitter. They both are radioed from the Engloda Gang, which dropped both bombs over Japan. This was dropped first, and 7 days later, this was dropped. This was dropped on Hiroshima, and this was dropped on I don't know. Okay. And that's about all about the bombs. Now, let's go to our outdoor laboratory, which y'all are about to find out the true power of these bombs. Come with me. Welcome to our outdoor laboratory. And now you're about to see why we need an outdoor laboratory. This is Hiroshima, Japan, a small city on a big island. Now this blue represents the ocean, and this represents the island. And these cities are all part of Hiroshima, Japan. Hiroshima is a very vast, wide, long city, and that's why I have so many tall skyscrapers, so they have a lot of skyscrapers. Now, assistant, my safety goggles and my bomb, please. Both bombs, please. Come now. Thank you, assistant. Now, this is the Fat Boy bomb. Fat Man. Fat Man is one of my personal favorites because it's fat and it blows up. This bomb was not used on Hiroshima, Japan, though. And kids, I emphasize to you, always wear these safety goggles. You can put out an eye, burn an eye, I don't know, whatever. This is Skinny Boy. Little boy bomb. This little boy bomb was actually used over Hiroshima, Japan. Yeah. Okay. Now, what you're about to see is real. There are no actors. This is loaded with plutonium. It's got a steel alloy gun barrel, 2 plutonium balls, explosives here, vents here. When it drops, it will detonate the entire area. Let's watch. Now, I'm not going to stand right here when this blows up, okay? So I'm going to dodge out of the way, all right? 1, 2, 3. Wasn't that fun? Woo! Kids, I have to strongly emphasize to you, don't play with explosives. And most importantly, don't play with atoms. Okay, look. This was not supposed to happen. This model was supposed to, be okay. And that explosion, 1 too many grams of plutonium. Okay, well, I guess that's all, but I have to tell you, these safety goggles are probably what saved my life. Without these, I don't know where I'd be right now. Now, kids, listen. Do not ever try this at home. Do not play with explosives and do not play with atoms, because atoms are very dangerous. They've already killed lots of people. I'm going to go now. Until next time, adios, amigos.